morning and salam madani to all my great viewers. I'm Kanmani Rangasamy, the moderator for this forum. Today we are here to discuss a very important topic in the philosophy of education, which is how to improve our education system, focusing on the banking concept in education by Paulo Freire. Yeah, the philosophy, it's been said that the concept in education is actually being dehumanizing student and creating possessor, not recreator. Other than that, the banking concept in the content where the value or empirical dimension of reality then in the process of being narrated become lifeless. Without any delay, let's discuss about today's topic, which is the banking concept relevant in our 21st century in education system? Without further ado, I would like to introduce our panelists for the day, whom I'm going to share their point of view, ideology, and understanding in their own job scope. I would like to call upon our first speaker, our panel for the day. Miss Cynthia is a teacher from SMK Bukit Merah. Let's invite Miss Cynthia.
Hello everyone, nice meeting you.
Thank you for present today, Miss Cynthia. Our second panel of the day is State Department Aide, Madam Intan.
Everyone, have a good day.
Really happy to see you, Madam. Our third panel, lecturer in teacher training institution, Madam Shaira.
Hello everyone.
Thank you for being here with us. I'm going to invite our fourth panel, lecturer from University Malaya, Dr. Lian.
Hello everyone.
Really happy to see you, Doctor. Thank you for being with us today. Last but not least, our fifth panel of the day is Curriculum Division Officer from Ministry of Education, Madam Hadiba.
Hi everyone.
Thank you for your presence today, Madam. I'm going to start the forum today with our first speaker, Miss Cynthia, with the question, is banking concept relevant in our 21st century education system? Let's welcome Miss Cynthia. The choice of you. What is your point of view based on our today discussion?
Thank you, Ms. Kanmani, as the moderator. A good day, everyone. I'm honored to be invited to be a part of this hot topic discussion, which narrows down to the questions of, is banking concept relevant in our 21st century education system? As a teacher for the past 5 years in SMK Bukit Merah, I would strongly agree with the statement because the banking concept of education is a metaphor created by Paulo Freire for a teaching style where teachers deposit knowledge into students' minds. This tradition has been emphasized for a long time now. Moreover, the banking model is a highly structured and organized teaching method which can be beneficial in ensuring that students learn and be happy with how they are teaching with the material in a logical and consistent manner. This can also help to prevent confusion and ensure that students have a clear understanding of the material. If we are able to believe that different students have different learning styles, then perhaps some may in fact prefer learning through transmission. Students may prefer to get their information straight and clear without any ambiguity. For example, students always prefer teachers to explain about a topic for a better understanding. For example, nowadays we can learn everything in the social media where that is when they will have misinterpretation, misunderstanding of any subject they would like to learn. Well, to the other panels, what do you all actually think about the education system from your point of view, since we have panels from various job scopes? So thank you and looking forward to all the other panel as well.
Thank you, Teacher Cynthia, for your good points. A very good day to all the panelists and the audience. I am so glad to be one of the guys here, and it is a great day today to discuss education. As Teacher Cynthia has said just now, the banking concept has been a tradition for a long time now. However, today I am honored to be invited as State Department Head to play a crucial role in shaping the educational landscape and ensuring the smooth functioning of school. Technology provides a wide range of tools and platforms that enable students to collaborate on group projects, share ideas, and engage in meaningful discussion. This approach can enhance a student's potential in understanding a subject. In contrast, the banking concept education is not relevant to students' potential as it hinders their understanding of lesson and fails to highlight their abilities and skills in the classroom. That is because the banking concept emphasizes the center approach. In the banking concept, the teacher holds the knowledge and controls the learning process. Educators need to understand this philosophy and shift towards the center approach. This means shift the focus from passive education to active learning that encourage student participation, discussion, and active engagement in the learning process. Thank you, and let us continue to the next panel to explore innovative methodologies that empower the students and encourage inclusive, transformative education.
Yes, I completely agree with you, Intan. Technology and modern education have a big impact on students' development. Students today are more interested in learning with technology. Students are able to use computers, tablets, and the internet to explore and understand different subjects. It helps them understand subjects better and enhance their potential to learn.
Well, based on discussion, our first panel agreed to the statement stating that banking concept is still relevant in 21st century education system in our country, with the point highlighted, structured and organized teaching method which can be beneficial and ensuring that the student learn the material in the logical and consistent manner. However, our State Department Head, Madam Intan, disagreed with the banking concept and stated that the banking concept of education is not relevant to the student potential as they heighten their understanding of the lesson and fail to highlight their ability and skill in the classroom. Well, let's hear from lecturer in Teacher Training Center, Madam Shaira, followed by lecturer from University Malaya, Dr. Lee Ann. Let's welcome your point of views.
Thank you, moderator, Ms. Kanmani. Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to all the panels. I'm so glad to be one of the guests here. For today's topic, I actually agree with the banking concept of education where the teacher has absolute and total control over their students or where teacher teach and student listen. This is because a teacher's primary role involves sharing knowledge, providing educational guidance, and ensuring students understand the subject they teach. So every teacher takes at least 4 to 5 years to get a degree. And there are also teachers who continue their studies at a higher level, which is master's or PhD within 3 to 5 years. So teachers or lecturers who teach in school or university are those who are skilled in their respective fields. In class, students need to pay 100% attention when a teacher gives an explanation about a topic or any subject. Teachers also attend frequent training sessions to expand their knowledge about the subject they teach and any law that involve the education system. So we can say that a teacher is an expert person who can lead the class and a person who students should listen to. It can be denied that collaboration and dialogue are essential to encourage students to have creative thinking skills. But there are time constraints for every teacher. In a year or a semester, every teacher has a teaching syllabus that they need to finish. For example, there are 10 topics that they have to teach in one semester. And if a teacher focuses on presentation, dialogue, or problem-solving skill, they cannot finish the syllabus, which will lead to another problem. As we know, students come from different backgrounds and learning styles. So in group session, there's a small number of loud students who are willing to share their point of view, and there's a larger group of more quiet students who are shy or scared of saying the wrong thing. Also, there are some students who may require individualized attention to succeed in academic. So yeah, this is my personal opinion on this topic. What about other panels? Do you guys agree with me?
I disagree with you, Ms. Shaira's statement that teachers will not able to finish their syllabus if they were to use presentation, dialogues, and problem-solving skills in conducting their classes. I think the teachers may use such methods in conducting classes. For example, let's take a subject as history. The teachers can form a group in class and assign students to do presentation or video drama in class for some of the topics. With this, students are able to read independently and create creative ideas in presenting their outcomes. With this, students will be also able to enhance more interest towards the subject and self-confidence. As for teachers, it will enable them to evaluate their students to improve their skills.
But I totally agree with Ms. Shaira's point, and I would like to add on a point as well, where teachers are able to control poorly behaved students to focus in class with the banking concept. For instance, this would make students remember what they have discussed in classroom. Hence, having interesting fun activities which are related to the syllabus can help students to be more focused, which can improve their grades. This is also one of the ways we can improve our education system.
Good morning to everyone and all panels. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to speak in this forum today. I strongly disagree with the banking concept of education by Paula Ferry, as the concept makes students passive and it limits their critical thinking and creativity. The concept is based on idea of learning facts and memorizing them. However, to prepare students for today and tomorrow, curriculum and instruction must change from traditional models based on coverage and rote memorization, because this does not develop conceptual, creative, and critical thinking, which are essential for complex problem solving. With critical thinking, students don't just learn a set of figures or facts, but they will ask questions and become more engaged in classes. That might be the most important part of critical thinking. Whereas creativity is the practice of thinking outside of the box. Students can learn how to be creative by solving problems. Creativity also allows students to embrace their inner strengths from big picture planning. For instance, they don't have to do the things they have been taught or been doing always. Instead, they can figure out a better way. To conclude, I think that a two-way education system between students and teachers will help critical thinking and creativity work best in students when combined together, especially in this 21st century. Thank you. We'll pass on to the next panel.
Yeah, I can say that yes, you are an expert in delivering key points according to the banking concept, Madam Shahira and Madam Cynthia. However, Dr. Lian has a different opinion, which stated that banking concept education can make students passive and it's limit their critical thinking and creativity. Well, let's hear Madam Adiba from Curriculum Division Officer from Education Minister. Would you like to add your views or your opinion? Let's welcome Madam Hadiba to deliver a point.
Thank you, moderator Ms. Kanmani. I am honored to be here today as a curriculum division officer invited to participate in this thought-provoking forum focused on a critical question. Is the banking concept relevant in our 21st century education system in Malaysia? As we navigate the rapidly changing educational landscape of the 21st century, it is essential to critically examine our teaching methodologies and explore how technology can be harnessed to revolutionize the learning experience. The banking concept, with its emphasis on passive reception of knowledge, may no longer be adequate for preparing our students for the demands of the 21st century. Using technology to engage students offers significant advantages over traditional education methods. It helps students develop digital literacy skills like finding information, communication, and using technology effectively. In contrast, the banking concept focuses on teachers sharing information without letting students to use technology, develop digital skills, and adapt to the digital age. As a curriculum division officer, it is our responsibility to ensure that our education system remains relevant and responsive to the needs of our students. By embracing technology and continuously adapting our practices, we can create a modern education system that uses technology, focus on students, and prepares them for the future. Thank you for your presence, and I look forward to the enlightening discussion ahead. Thank you.
Thank you for the wonderful explanation given by Madam Hadiba and the rest of the panel. I'm really mesmerized based on today's discussion. Anyhow, from the point of view of teacher Cynthia and Madam Shahira, viewers look like they disagree with our topics today. After this session, do you all have any different opinions or view? Let's welcome your views and opinion.
Yeah, after hearing all the opinions from all the panels, I'm actually grateful to be here. It opened my eyes to the fact that this banking concept of education is not relevant for us to use in the 21st century, especially when Dr. Lian talked about the importance of creative thinking for students. Now I believe that educators are in a unique position to help students develop one of their most important skills. I agree that creative thinking can help students adapt to a constantly changing world and can help them contribute to the development of the society they live in today and as future workers.
Yes, I agree with Ms. Shaira's point. I'm grateful for this healthy discussion because it is an eye-opener for me to gain knowledge from everyone's perspective. Creativity and critical thinking also helps with problem-solving skills within students. Hence, two-way communications is the first step to build both the skills that helps with problem-solving too. This can also develop a good self-esteem among these students.
Well, from the discussion, we can sum up stating that banking concept is not relevant to the 21st century education. Heading to another question to ask all the panels, how to improve the education system in Malaysia? I would like to welcome each and every panel's opinions.
Thank you, moderator. Talking about the ways to improve our country's education system, the government may implement or revise the curriculum system to dual language programs nationwide so that students might be able to overcome the language barrier within themselves. This is because when students study mathematics, studies, or other subjects in their native language in SJKT and SJKC schools, they found it difficult to understand the same subjects while they are pursuing their secondary school because now they are learning the same subjects in Malay or English. Thank you. That's all from my point of view.
Thank you, Madam Lian, for sharing your opinion. I think that another way to revise the curriculum to address language in school is review curriculum content. evaluate the existing curriculum to ensure that it is accessible and comprehensible to students with language barriers. By implementing these steps, can ensure the equitable educational opportunities for all students. We will move to the next panel to provide some suggestions for the enhancement education system in Malaysia.
Thank you, Ms. Intan. I think another way to improve our education system is through the implementation of an interactive teaching style. Teachers can use audio and visual materials to help the boring textbook come to life and explain the important information in a way that most children can relate to nowadays. This can be form of short films, videos, or other brain mapping tools.
Adding to Ms. Shaira's point, which is implementing interactive teaching style, behaviorism theory plays a vital role in improving our education system. Because in the classroom, behaviorism theory can be seen in the use of reward systems, such as stickers or points to reinforce desired behaviors. It can also be seen in the use of punishments such as timeout to reduce undesired behaviors, and by rewarding can help students to show interest in their studies, which actually can improve their grades in particular subject. Thank you.
Indeed, by focusing on the suggested area, Malaysia can work towards providing a high-quality, inclusive and holistic education for all its citizens. Establishing long-term plans, allocating sufficient resources and fostering collaboration among stakeholders are crucial steps in driving meaningful change and ensuring continuous improvement in education system.
Based on our discussion today, I would like to sum up that banking concept of education introduced by Paula Freire, it is a traditional and old school method in education system. As we know, our education minister has emphasized that this concept should be changed so that it can be aligned to according to the current education philosophy. We know that the 21st century learning concept refers to the developing the means of learning literacy and life skill as part of classroom experience, as been discussed by our panel just now, such as learning skill, encouraging critical thinking, creativity, collaboration, and communication, which is essential as a two-way education system between student and teacher will add in the 21st century education concept and environment. Moreover, to improve our country education system, the government can revise the curriculum system to dual language programs nationwide so that students might be able to overcome the language barrier between students and implement an interactive teaching skill. I'm really thankful for the all panels who spent the valuable time with us, and it was a good sharing section. Thank you so much for the panel. To see you on next time with the interesting topic. It was a fruitful day. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.